How's it going, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So check it out. I think it's been a couple of days since our last Palantir update, and well, markets have been red. Palantir had another red day, so we might as well break it down, go over the charts, what I'm looking to do, and see where we could be going. So we had another 2.3% red day today. Palantir closed under $170 per share after being over that price yesterday. I'm pretty sure we closed over it as well, and a lot of the day yesterday we were over 170, 172, but today, well, we broke through 170, closed under it, and now it looks like we're gunning for the lows from, I think, Friday. Yeah, Friday we hit 162.50 in the pre-market. After that, on Friday, we actually rallied, pretty sharp rally to about $176, 9% move there. But clearly, since then, well, we've been putting in these lower highs. The downtrend is continuing. And hey, we have a little bit of a descending triangle here. You guys see it. If this falls through, I would say about 165. I think Palantir might be going back to the low 160s, guys. And we can see on the 1 hour time frame, let's pull this up, exactly the same thing, right? Descending triangle, death cross, under the moving averages. This just looks like it's starting to slip. And the more you pull the layers back, you're noticing it as well. And by no means is it completely crashing. Obviously, guys, if you draw out a channel from, a couple months ago to where we are now, we're still looking very good in this channel. Obviously, still uptrending. When in doubt, zoom out. But we are starting to see this trend break down here. Ever since Burry came out with those put options, saying we're in an AI bubble, essentially, the market's been freaking out. And now we just need concrete evidence that we're not. It's not a bubble. And I feel like Nvidia potentially could provide us that, that proof tomorrow with their earnings. But yeah, Palantir is down 25% from all-time highs. We're in a bear market officially now. And it's just the whole AI trade, I don't think it's over, but it's looking for some certainty right now. And again, Nvidia is going to provide that. So Palantir, yeah, I mean, we're trading at, let's see, when's the last time we were down in the mid-low 160s? It looks like we're back to where we were in September. We've given back 2 months of gains, roughly. And again, we're still on this channel. But we do have that death cross on the 4 hour, guys. And let's say we start falling through, let's say, this channel right here that I drew out. Where could we be going next? Well, if you notice here back in, when was this? Back in August into September, we kind of chopped around 150, right? 160-ish. That could be the gap that we trade in next. That's if, big if, we fall through 160 to 165, 160. So, we're not 100% there yet. And with Nvidia coming tomorrow, earnings-wise, they might save the day. But if the opposite happens, let's say we fall a bunch more, you could make the case that Palantir comes down to this 180 SMA on the, the 1 year chart. Yeah, you can make that argument. If the market slips a little bit more, maybe Nvidia's earnings are lackluster. Look, we could be going back to that moving average, which, newsflash, guys, we tested it back in April when Palantir crashed down to, where did it get to in April? It got down to what, $67? Yeah, insane. When we got down to $67, guess what? We bounced right off that 180 SMA. If I zoom in right here, you're seeing it, boom, right off of that clean bounce. And yeah, I think if the floor falls through it, through the stock at, if the stock falls through the floor 160, it could be going down to that 145.50 level. It'll put us right at that moving average, and that would be a legitimate buy the dip opportunity in Palantir, because again, my overall thesis here is that the AI trade is not over. It could be. It could be, but I just don't think it is. So with that framework, that would be an insane buy the dip. If it was down 30% from all-time highs, I would pick up a good amount for a swing trade, 100%. I might even add to my long-term position at $20 a share average cost. That I'm a little bit more hesitant about, I'll be honest. But swing trading it, no problem. And who knows? Maybe I do add more long-term shares. We'll see. Just that average cost of $20, guys. Part of me is like, I don't want to buy more because I want that, that average cost to stay at $20. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But at this point, keep that in mind. We're seeing a pullback, might come down some more, but that would be a juicy opportunity on the 1-year chart, on the 3-year chart. You can see here, you can even argue on the 3-year chart, we come down to 130, 135. That's right by the 50 moving average. So either way, guys, I like the pullback on Palantir. It needed this, and it might not even fall through 160. The pain could be over already, like I said, with Nvidia's earnings. And speaking of Nvidia, we might as well pull it up. By the way, guys, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Follow along if you haven't done so already. Look, Nvidia is up, or not up, but it went down 2.8%. Of course, it didn't go up, guys. It went down 2.8% on the day, but it's still very much holding trend as well here. And we're down, I think, 10% from highs. Yeah, 15 actually from highs. So it's set up quite nicely, guys. We're down into correction territory. We're set up nicely for that rebound play, I think, if earnings come in hot, if guidance is strong, and that would just be ideal for a nice end-of-the-year run, which I have been calling out. We might have seen the run a little too early here, right? We had a huge run in September, October, but I still think there's more juice left to be had in the run, and it's coming down to Nvidia and their earnings. So let's see, man. I'm in the stock. I'm holding Nvidia and Palantir. I haven't sold either during this drawdown or when they were at all-time highs. I've been holding, right? So yeah, I'm going to continue doing that. Why sell now? If I didn't sell 2 weeks ago, why sell now, right? That's the way I look at it. And I mentioned this on my Instagram story this morning. Make sure you guys go follow me. Stas Surfes, I think it is on Instagram, or Stas Talk Stocks. Either way, you'll find me on there, guys, and beware of all the fake accounts. But I mentioned how during these times of volatility, of, panic, if you will, whatever you want to call it, these are times to just simply shut off your computer, stop looking at your portfolio, turn the news off, or watch less news. Even if it means watching less of my videos, guys, it's all good. It's time to just stop overdoing it, over looking at your portfolio, or stop looking at it at all, and just enjoy the holidays, right? That's what I was saying. Enjoy Christmas, enjoy the holidays, do what you got to do, right? Enjoy time with friends and family, and forget about the stock market. But it's easier said than done, it's way easier said than done. I get it. The market's down. It's entertaining. It's fun watching it. But if you're not, programmed to see red and think buy or just simply hold, people panic and they make bad decisions. So for those kind of people, I think it's better to just set an auto buy, whether it's VU, VTI, stocks you like, whatever. Set auto buy and forget it, and just come back in 2 months, right? Or just go enjoy the holidays and forget about it. I think that's the best for most people, honestly. But me, guys, I'm a freaking sicko. I'm looking at this stuff all day. I'm making videos all day. I'm buying stocks all day. I'm trading all day. Not necessarily making 100 trades a day. That's another topic for a whole nother video. Over trading is a terrible thing to do. But yeah, I'm here freaking. This is what I do for a living, right? But hey, a lot of people make bad decisions, but in times of panic and fear, I'm loading up, baby. I'm buying a bunch of stocks. That's the name of the game, and I'm holding on tight because, again, I don't think this is over. I don't think the bull market, the AI trade's over. I just don't, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm buying a bunch of stocks. That's the name of the game. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, if you want to join the Patreon, check that out as well. We post updates. We post, portfolio updates, chart updates, Discord, all that. Link down below. Also pinned in the comments, guys. Make sure to join. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.